The private terminal of the Metro City elite airfield hummed with quiet sophistication. Sleek cars arrived one after another, delivering well-dressed passengers ready to board private jets. Among them was Jordan Blake, the visionary behind Blake Innovations, a trailblazing tech company that had transformed renewable energy systems globally. Jordan was headed to Dubai for an international summit where his groundbreaking solutions would be the highlight of the event. He had opted for a low-profile trip, just him, his trusted travel bag, and his private jet, Horizon 1. Jordan strode confidently toward Hangar 7, where his state-of-the-art jet awaited. As he neared the entrance, he noticed a group standing together. Marcus Reed, the head of terminal operations, Connor Fields, the overly confident pilot, Sophia Kane, the aloof co-pilot, and Kelly Brooks, the dismissive flight attendant. Jordan gave a polite nod in greeting, but Marcus's demeanor instantly turned cold. "Excuse me, sir," Marcus said, stepping forward with an authoritative tone. "This is a restricted area. Only authorized personnel are allowed." Jordan stopped in his tracks, his expression calm but firm. "I'm here to board Horizon 1. The jet's mine." Marcus raised an eyebrow and exchanged a glance with Connor and Sophia, who chuckled under their breath. "You're a jet?" Marcus asked skeptically. "Nice try, but Horizon 1 is reserved for an elite client. You're clearly in the wrong place." Connor smirked. "What's next? You gonna say you're the mayor?" Sophia added with a dismissive shrug. "Maybe he's lost, or just curious." Jordan took a slow breath, keeping his composure. "I suggest you check the ownership records. You'll see my name there. Jordan Blake." Kelly, standing nearby, muttered under her breath, "Unbelievable." Marcus folded his arms. "Look, I don't have time for games. If you don't leave, security will handle it." Jordan glanced at his jet, sleek, powerful, and unmistakably his. The dismissive behavior stung, but he wasn't about to let their assumptions define his next move. "This is the last time I'll ask politely. Verify the ownership, or you'll regret this conversation." But Marcus waved him off, laughing. "Sure thing, buddy. I'll get right on that." "Right after you're escorted out?" Connor leaned back, adding mockingly, "Maybe take a selfie with the jet on your way out. It's the closest you'll get to flying one." Jordan's patience thinned. He pulled out his phone, dialing quickly. "Emma," he said when his assistant answered, "send the full ownership documentation for Horizon 1 to this hangar immediately. Copy legal on it." Emma's reply was swift. "On it now, Mr. Blake." Hanging up, Jordan returned his gaze to the group. "You'll see soon enough." Moments later, an email pinged on Marcus's tablet. As he skimmed the documents, his smirk vanished, replaced by wide-eyed disbelief. This can't be right," Marcus stammered. "Oh, it's right," Jordan replied icily. "Now all of you off my jet." Connor tried to salvage the situation. "We didn't realize." "You didn't listen," Jordan interrupted, his tone steely. "Your assumptions led you to humiliate me instead of doing your job." Sophia tried to step in. "We're sorry, really?" "Sorry doesn't erase the disrespect," Jordan cut her off. "Your actions have consequences." Turning to Marcus, Jordan delivered the final blow. "You're fired. Collect your things and leave immediately." Security personnel appeared, escorting the disgraced crew out. As they disappeared from view, Jordan turned toward his jet, finally reclaiming the dignity stolen in those moments of humiliation. Days later, at Blake Innovations headquarters, Jordan stood before an assembly of employees. His voice carried authority and purpose. "What happened to me last week wasn't just an isolated incident," he began. "It was a failure of character, a reflection of biases that have no place in this company or anywhere." The room grew silent as he shared the details of his experience, sparing none of the harsh truths. "We've built this company on innovation and integrity. That means we must challenge not just the systems we work within, but the biases within ourselves. Starting today, we'll do better." Jordan announced a series of new initiatives: mandatory inclusion training, partnerships with underrepresented communities, and a zero-tolerance policy for discrimination. He concluded, "Real leadership isn't just about success. It's about standing firm when it matters most." Weeks later, Jordan's story became a symbol of resilience and accountability. During a keynote speech at the Dubai summit, he reflected on the incident. "The greatest power we have isn't in what we build, but in how we treat others. True progress demands that we all stand against prejudice, no matter the cost." His words resonated, not just within the tech industry, but across global conversations, inspiring a new standard of leadership built on respect and unwavering resolve. Jordan Blake's story became more than just a personal triumph. It ignited a movement. As news of his experience and the changes he implemented at Blake Innovation spread, it struck a chord with people from all walks of life. What started as a moment of humiliation in a private hangar turned into a rallying cry for fairness, accountability, and respect in professional and personal spaces alike. At the Dubai summit, Jordan's closing remarks left the audience spellbound. "The world changes not when systems evolve, but when the individuals within them choose to act," he declared, his voice steady but charged with conviction. "I could have walked away that day, accepted the ignorance, and moved on. But doing so would have left the system intact, unchecked, and ready to do the same to someone else." This commitment to action rippled outward. In the weeks following the summit, industry leaders from aviation, technology, and beyond reached out to Jordan, seeking to understand and replicate the values he championed. Blake Innovations became a global example of how diversity and equity could thrive in tandem with excellence and profitability. Partnering with grassroots organizations, Jordan funded initiatives aimed at breaking barriers in traditionally exclusive industries. One of the most celebrated outcomes of his efforts was the Horizon Fellowship, a program designed to mentor and fund underrepresented individuals aspiring to careers in technology and aviation. "This fellowship isn't charity," Jordan said during the launch event. "It's a reminder that brilliance and potential know no boundaries, racial, economic, or otherwise. Our job is to recognize it and remove the barriers in its way." Employees at Blake Innovations also felt the change. The company culture underwent a transformation as teams engaged in open dialogues, diversity workshops, and leadership seminars aimed at fostering empathy and collaboration. Staff members who had once operated in silos began working together with renewed purpose, united by a shared belief in the company's mission. Jordan's personal growth was equally profound. Reflecting on the incident, he realized how easily moments of adversity could either define or refine one's character. "I used to think success was the measure of a person's worth," he admitted in a candid interview months later. "Now I see that it's how we respond to challenges, especially those rooted in prejudice, that defines who we really are." The story of Horizon 1 and the events at Metro City Elite Airfield became legendary, not because of the confrontation itself, but because of what it inspired. It reminded people everywhere that standing up against injustice, no matter how small or isolated the moment may seem, could lead to extraordinary change. Jordan's journey wasn't just about reclaiming his dignity. It was a testament to the power of resilience and leadership in action. And as his Gulfstream jet took off for its next destination, it wasn't just a symbol of his success. It was a beacon, soaring high, inspiring countless others to rise above, take action, and create a more just and equitable world.